Hey guys, Cam here from PhoneDog.com, and yesterday I got my hands on the Huawei P8 at its launch event, and today I get to unbox it. And one thing I will say, Huawei has absolutely nailed the packaging. From the slide-off cardboard sleeve to the minimalist plastic box and the smoky translucent lid, it's a real joy to unbox, something I haven't experienced in a long time. It's almost good enough to repackage and do it again. It's simply stunning. Unlike most phones, the P8 isn't sat on top. Instead, it slides smoothly out of the box sideways. And this model is the champagne gold model. After you've removed the phone, you can remove the glossy plastic tray, and underneath that we have two boxes. One of them has all the cables and accessories in, and the other has all the paperwork in. Now, in terms of accessories in the box, you get your power adapter. Now, this one is white and has some really nice Huawei branding and a USB port on it. You also get these earphones, which don't look anything like the Apple EarPods. There's also a white USB cable with really nice matte soft touch casing around the connectors. And now we'll turn our attention to the handset itself and peel the film off and power up the P8 and set it up. Now the handset in terms of design is very sleek. It's only 6.4mm thin and it's flat on the front and the back. The champagne gold colour is very subtle, almost silver when it's in bright light. It has a back that's all metal apart from the glass panel that houses the 13-megapixel optical image stabilization equipped camera and the dual-tone flash. Now on the right side of the device on the metal frame are the power and volume keys. There's also a nano SIM and micro SD tray. It ships with an ejector tool so you can take those out and put them back in whenever you like. Although it does warn you to do it when the phone is switched off. On the bottom edge is the USB port or the micro USB port and also the stereo speakers. And from this angle you do get a glimpse of that shiny chamfered edge along the top and the bottom of the phone. It looks really classy. On the top of the phone is the 3.5mm headphone jack. Now the front of the device is dominated by a Full HD 5.2-inch panel. It's 424 pixels per inch and on first impression seems really colourful and full of contrast and life. The downside to the display though is that there's this black frame in between the display and the frame of the phone. And it's really obvious. Also on the front is an 8-megapixel front-facing camera. Now in terms of software, Huawei's got its own custom software on top of Android 5.0, and it's got some really neat features. It's got a double tap with your knuckle, which takes a screenshot, and it can somehow tell the difference between your fingertip and a knuckle. I also like some of the user interface design. The drop-down menu with the notifications and the list of all your things that you need to know about, and also the power-off menu and animations. Making it all tick over smoothly is Huawei's own octa-core chip. It's got 3GB of RAM. In terms of storage, you get either 16GB or 64GB, depending on whether you go for the regular model or the premium model. But both are expandable up to 128GB. And you also get dual SIM model, or you will do when they're released. And to ensure that you have enough battery to keep you going all day, it's 2680 mAh. Now as an overall package on first impressions, I'm really struggling not to like it. From a brand that's gone from relative obscurity to creating really high-end premium looking phones, is quite impressive. And this device feels really classy and solid in hand, and it looks good too. Now I don't like all the Huawei icons or all the general user interface on the software, but once I have Google Now Launcher installed, use all the apps that I regularly use on Android and just keep the stuff that I like in terms of the drop-down menu and the power-off animations that you can't really get rid of, then I'll be pretty happy with this device. But I will spend more time with it and bring you my full thoughts in a review later on. I've been Cam, I'm at PhoneDog_Cam on Twitter, and I will see you again soon.